jewels everywhere in this room. You see glowing moonstones, thumb-sized emeralds, shining silvery mithril wands everywhere, strange spheres covered in turquoise and gold, and dozens and dozens of copper levers and golden spheres embedded into the walls.
And they're all frozen into the walls, into the ice of the walls?
Yes, and as you enter the room, as everybody kind of enters the room, after several moments, the walls themselves seem to disappear, providing a perfect aerial view in all directions, and you are not getting hit by any wind at all. It is such a beautiful, it's like a surreal moment. I mean, you're just traveling and flying, and with all of these gems and controls in front of you, and you're just traveling at the top of this tower, looking over the entire land of Faerun.
All of a sudden, my character starts humming Superman theme.
As you kind of walk over to the edge where it seems like all of the controls are, all of a sudden, a dozen glowing white runes wink into existence, drifting, and then they start to drift around the chamber that you're in.
All right, let's check out who's got some arcane.
There's no one
ability.
present.
You want to try to figure this out? Tara,
Oh, wait a
what's your
second.
arcane
Wait a
ability?
second. Wait a second. The guy said that there was a vampire guarding this thing, so where's the damn vampire?
At night. Remember he
Oh,
told
wait,
you
wait.
it is at
I
night.
have the
He
ability
guards
to...
the courtyard at night.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, yeah, and it's daytime. Plus, I think I have the ability to detect evil, so if we wanted to go vampire hunting, I'll go ahead and do that. We could track him down. I'll have to look it up during the break. But hey, in the meantime, obviously we're in the control center. Let's see if we can control this thing. But I think it's an arcane magic. I can't do it with my godly connection to the, to the spirits.
Yeah, Dave, I'm going to sit up by the stairwell and listen for anyone that's going to be coming up.
Okay, you're going to hang out at the
All right.
stairwell. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk around and kind of do an Arcana check, see if I can gain any information on how this works.
You know,
Are
there's
there
several
any people
more.
in this room?
No, there are not, Zelos. There, and after several more moments, several
room is
more of
empty.
these. Yes, it is. Several more of those white runes start to appear, and now there's a total. You can count 18 different runes that are floating around this. I mean, it's not like they're zing, 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 and you're not. I mean, they're just lightly floating, and each symbol looks like it represents something else.
And I know a little bit of history. I can do a history check on the runes, maybe to see if I can read it.
And is there any one room that stands out from the others?
No, they're all just a very soft, like a milky white type of transparent rune. Nothing that any of you have
It
ever
doesn't
seen
seem
before.
like they're designating destinations.
No, that's
Okay.
that's definitely
That's about-
that's a good roll for you.
Yeah.
Everyone take a shot.
So you have no clue, Tara. As you're looking around, you're trying to use your arcanic knowledge to determine. The only thing that you can tell is there is something powerful. There is definitely a powerful magical presence here. That is all, and that power is so strong to you. It has kind of made your mind go blank, because you are in such awe, not only of the arcanic runes and the beautiful view, but all of these gems. I mean, there are just tens of thousands of gold probably in gems, and platinum levers and mithril levers, and looks definitely
Mine
looks
off the money
pretty
and
awesome.
on the magic.
It's overwhelming. Do you want to just start randomly flipping levers?
Would that be a smart idea?
Who wants to crash the 727 here?
I want to crash this castle. Why
I like that
why don't,
idea.
Why don't we try to Fireball the shit out of it, Tara. Melt it. Try to melt some of the ice. Let's chip away and see if you can get one of those gems.
Old Slug pokes his head in. Don't forget about my ham hock! He doesn't. I'm just
Like, I'll get your ham hock. I'll get your ham hock.
I'm just kidding.
What do you want to start flipping some levers, Tara? Touching some glyphs?
Don't you do that? How about that?
I'll do it. I'll do it. In your face. Dave, I'm going to walk up into the center.
Okay.
Shake my hands. I'm going to reach up and tap. Try to tap some of these floating glyphs. I don't know
Okay.
which ones, Dave. I did an insight roll of 17, but I don't know what it's going to do. I want to tap a couple and see if anything happens. I'm listening for sound, or I'm feeling for a change of temperature or something.
All right, just give me 1 second here.
Oh, shit.
Give me 1 second.
Not a good sign.
We all crash and burn. We all die.
Remember, since I'm actually controlling Zelos' character, we blame Zelos for anything that happens. You're gonna have to take one for the team, buddy. Krivgar, are you okay? You haven't said
Yes.
anything for a while.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you estimate that these gems and all these bars, probably about 40,000 gold worth of value in this room, just as you guys are kind of glancing around. But Tara, you know that there is some higher power here. There's some type of presence with this power. That's it. Everything else, you're just dumbfounded with the amount of money that you just saw.
Well, the higher power's more than just me, right? Because she knows I'm.
So,
Well, I just pass on that little bit of knowledge and watch as Tiberius kills us all.
I don't know if we can control it by tapping these glyphs, but I'm seeing what's gonna happen. Am I passing through it?
okay.
Is
So,
it solid?
Tiberius, just as you're fixing to, as there's about 3 or 4 of these runes, these soft, milky white types of runes that are transparent, you can see through them, they're floating around you, and you reach out to touch one of these, and all of a sudden, something happens, and you hear something. I'm sending him a tell.
What did I hear? Was it a shriek? Was it Tara? She got scared? Oh, he's rolling. That's not a good sign. That means there's
Or
a
he's
table. There's a table somewhere. We're in deep shit, you guys. Why did you let me do that?
Oh, he's probably typing something to you.
There you go. You got another
So-
tell as well, Tiberius.
Okay.
And this is only you. You hear this, and just before you touch this rune, you hear this and you stop. So do you
Okay.
wish to continue? You can still touch it if you want to.
I don't think I'm going to touch it. I'm going to go ahead and concentrate.
So everybody
And
notices
try
Tiberius
to-
kind of pull back real quick.
Ah, he had his aneurysm. I knew it.
My eyes get really big, and I'm going to put my fingers up to my head. I'm going to think as hard as I can. And I'm going to think,
Don't hurt yourself thinking.
who are you? Is what I'm thinking. Is there any contact that's happening? I'm going to massage my eyebrow like this because it'll increase my psionic ability.
All right, so I don't want you guys metagaming this at all. Okay, so instead of me typing this out, you hear
So
a
should
very
we mute?
no. You can just listen, but I don't want this to influence any of your decisions of what you would do. Now, as you go out to reach this very beautiful, very softly spoken female voice, she says, "What are you doing?" And then you reply back, "Who are you?" And she introduces herself as Escarlata, the wife of your host. And then she asks you,
Oh, great
"Why are you in my tower?"
So I think back to her, but then so everybody else can kind of hear me, I'm going to mumble a little bit out loud. I'm going to say, as I think, Escarlata, oh great, wondrous controller of the castle.
Please,
I was just
whoever you
so-
are, quit your groveling. Why are you in my tower? Why is a cultist in my tower?
I was bewitched by its perplexing beauty, and I had to see for myself if the stories were true, just how beautiful and unrivaled this tower is.
Our castle is very beautiful, but as you know, I do not like the cultist coming into my tower. You should know this already.
I grovel. Oh, great giantess, please forgive me.
These
This is our first trip on the tower.
these worms, these
We will
griffins, these smelly kobolds, all in my presence. My tower is for me. You can infect the rest of Skyreach, but my tower is off limits to you. Why are you in here? Why were you fixing to reach out and grab the alarm room? Was there something happening?
Oh no, no alarm. I was just bewitched by its beauty, and I just had to touch it. But hey, I'm so sorry, and I will tell my group we made a terrible mistake, and we will head back the way we came. Please forgive us, giantess.
Who are you? You have not been here.
Yeah, I'm new. We just came in on
I
the last,
freely
at the last
travel the
town.
tower. I have not seen you before. You are on from Parnest?
Yeah, we came in from Parnest. We came in on behest of Talus the White. She asked us to spread her
Talus the Horrible.
wonder. Not so happy with Talus, I hear.
I am not happy with any of these smelly kobolds, smelly griffins, smelly dragons that infiltrate my castle, my husband's castle.
Well, I can help. What would you have
You
me
have.
do?
Why would a cultist help me? Why would you help me?
I'm in it for the gold.
There's
Beautiful
plenty
gems.
of there's plenty of beautiful gems around you. There's onyx, there's sapphires, there's rubies, there's emeralds, there's pearls, there's gold spheres.
Plus
I can't
got
physically
I got a
stop
lot of
you.
respect.
But
Can't physically
I
stop
thought
me,
that
eh?
I thought the cultists were here to not steal from the giants. You have hired my husband. I am lost. Are you don't seem to be playing the part of a cultist. Are you not a cultist?
No. Oh no, hail Tiamat. I'm definitely a cultist.
Oh, that word just makes me sick.
Yeah, I should probably bow and slowly back out of the room.
My
Dave.
ancestors put her into the elemental chaos many thousands and generations ago. That is where that dragon needs to stay. I don't know why you have clouded my husband's mind. I have done everything that I could do in my power to try to persuade him not to take the job from you pitiful humans,
Well,
pitiful elves, pitiful half-elves. You are all disgraces to your races. Even the Dragonborns, but that's to be expected of them.
Esperata, we're not 100% happy with the with the way things have been going either. Some of the people that I work with,
Is he gonna-
Talus and
Is he
and
going to
just
tell
some
her the
other-
truth?
Some other groups, some other people, they also are a little upset that the cultists have so much sway over the different folk, Kobold, Lizardmen, Bullywug, and now it looks like giants. And it's just kind of upsetting to us that this nature's balance has been upset somehow. So, but hey, as a cultist, there's
The
really
scale
nothing
has
I can do
been
about it
tipped.
unless you.
The scale has been
I mean,
tipped.
I don't have enough power. My little group of friends don't have enough power to do anything on our own to disrupt this. But if there's something I can do to help uncloud your husband's mind, we'd be more than happy to do what's necessary to do that.
Maybe
Is
you
there
could talk
anything
to
that you know of that we could
Blagothkus.
assist?
I have done everything in my power. So why are you not happy? If you are praising to your god Tiamat, if you are robbing and pillaging other humans like yourself, if the female there is killing other elves, if the dragonborns are killing other dragonborns, you are happy doing this, are you not? So why are you not happy with your cult of the dragon?
Well, you can see I'm a human that wants to be an elf, but at the same time, honestly, I hate Dragonborn. I hate all dragons.
Escarlata, not
and,
Esferata.
and I've just been put up with
Desperado.
them because they're part of the cult. So I'm with you. And as I see this noble castle that's been existence for thousands of years, it just makes me think maybe we've made the wrong choice, and maybe we should be allying in a little different way. But it's just me, right? Just me and a couple other people.
It
that
is.
feel this
Don't you
way.
think it is not too late now? There has been thousands and thousands and thousands of these wagons with spoils of loot. How many people have died? How many humans? How many giants? How many ogres? How many of my kin have died? And then you pay me, not me, but you pay my giant kind and hire us. That is why I do not like the cult. But my husband's mind has been clouded. His vision isn't what it once was. Give me a persuasion
yeah.
check.
So-
Give me a persuasion check.
All right.
I only need a, let's
Uh-oh.
see, what do I need?
All right, give me a sec, Dave.
Do you speak giant?
I don't speak giant.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sweetness!
She actually, and you can see that, everybody here, Tiberius isn't saying anything. He's basically just kind of standing there looking at these runes, and he's not really doing anything. But the voice answers back to you and says, "Are you not telling me the truth? You are not a cultist. You've just told me
I
that
am
you are
not-
not a cultist.
I'll tell you
I
the
can
truth.
detect. I
will
can sense
absolutely
this.
Tell you the truth. I am not 100% behind the cultist agenda. That is absolutely correct.
Why are you here? Are you a mercenary? Are you an adventurer? What
I'm-
say you?
The reason I'm here is because I want to learn as much about the cultists as I can to see if there's a way that we can, if there's something that we can do that'll stop their spread of villainy across the Sword Coast.
I could.
And
I could press this alarm right now. You could have 50 ogre, a vampire, 20 to 30 of my strongest giants, my brothers and my sisters, my husband, and a whole team of kobolds and cultists, in here to kill you right now. I
you
actually
could
think
do
you are
that,
telling me the
but
truth.
I am
Go
telling
on,
you the
please. Go on. I'd like to hear you
No,
speak.
I was going to say you could do that. You could get all these people in, and you could take me out. But then you know what? You're just going to be ending up doing what you've been doing, serving Tiamat until Tiamat rises, and then
I fight
what are
dragons.
what's going to happen?
I do not worship dragons. I slay them. I slayed many dragons in the Giant and Dragon Wars. That is why my husband's mind is clouded.
'Cause of the
Money
Giant and Dragon
is his
Wars?
greed now.
So what we need to do is we need to take that money away from we shouldn't be tempted by that vile money. We should destroy it.
So
So
all
there's
of
a
it would
buttload
benefit
of
for
money.
nothing. Tens of thousands of people dying for this money. What would you have me do? Do you want me to crash the castle?
I have to think about that one. Crashing the castle. That might be a good idea, but again, all the money would be for nothing. But would it make a difference? Not having this
what would it
castle?
matter for you? If you are here to
Well, I mean-
stop the cultists, are you here to rob them blind also?
I'm here to stop cultists. I don't need to rob them blind.
And what about your friends? I have not asked them. Are your friends with you, or are they cultists? Do you all, share the same thoughts and feelings?
We do. We have the same vision of a cultist-free Sword Coast and back to normalcy.
Were you sent here? Did you do this on your own? Were you sent here by others? Who were you sent by? This is awesome. This is
Dave,
awesome.
need
I
to
never
probably
thought they
a
were going to
check
do
see if
this.
she's trying to trick me into something. To saying
Absolutely.
something.
Give me an insight
All right.
check. Give me an insight check.
I'll do an insight check. Want to check against the deception of trying to get me to say more than I want to. All right, let's do insight. Here we
I'd
go.
love for you to give me an insight check. You can actually see that she is sincere, and it seems like she's actually concerned for her husband. She's concerned for the giant race. She is you know the lore of giants and dragons.
Who doesn't?
They don't work together.
Giant dragon war. Yeah. So I tell her we should open up this conversation to my friends, and maybe there's something we can do. Maybe there's a way that we can uncloud your husband's mind, and you guys can be free of this curse that are the dragons. There's got to be something that we can do that'll help things. Crashing this
Is Zelos
castle
dozing off?
into
Zelos
a
is dozing off, guys. Look at Zelos.
Maybe will work, but
He's dozing off.
but I think there's something we should do. What do you
Zelos
think?
is dozing off. So, Terra, Krivgar, Zelos, and Silverclaw, you now hear a very softly spoken female voice. Look at Zelos asleep.
Zelos is asleep.
See ya.
Now I know I'm boring, Dave, but still, I mean.
I'm going to play an alarm clock. Hold on. Let me find an alarm clock.
All right.
Yeah, he's
You
out.
all right there, Zelos? I love
Keep
it.
going, buddy.
9:15.
Oh, that
So,
is so
Zelos-
awesome. You're almost starting to saw logs there, buddy. It was great. So, all of you start to hear a very softly spoken female voice. And you're hearing this inside of your head. This is not something that's echoing throughout the halls. It's not over the energy that you can hear running this castle, but this is coming through telepathically to you. And she introduces herself as S. Sclerata, and she introduces herself as the wife of Blagothkus, your host of the castle,
And I
of
and
Skyreach Castle.
I just say out loud, while she's introducing herself, I'm going to just say out loud to the group, you guys, I've been in contact with Esplorada, and she
Love it.
knows
That was so
that
good.
we're not cultists, and she's looking to rid herself of the cultists and the dragons.
He fell
So-
asleep.
What can we do to help her along those lines?
Poison them out.
Why don't we, seeing that it's almost 20 after 10, why don't we take a quick, like, 10, 12-minute break? I appreciate it also. So what do you guys think? Now,
So, Dave,
now
I'm
all
just
of you
be-
can hear this female, this Esclerata. She is all communicating with you telepathically.
Where are we going exactly?
To the north of the mountains, near the Well of Dragons.
No, Tiberius, no.
I'd like to ask Esclerata, where's your husband?
Probably in his chambers.
He is aboard the castle.
His chambers are... One second. Yeah, he's in the... she says that his location is in the Cloud Giant Tower.
The Cloud Giant Tower aboard Skyreach, correct?
Yes, that is correct. And she, basically tells you how to get there.
How has his mind been fogged? How is he under some kind of control? Has he been charmed? Is he being controlled by the cultists?
I think
Or is he just
Blagothkus
is it just a matter of money?
I think he is bored with life, and that's why his mind has become clouded. That's why he has everything that he has always wanted for many, many, many generations, many years. And I just think that he is just not himself. He is older, and even as humans, giants also lose some of their mental capacity.
You're afraid he's becoming senile?
He wants to die, is what she's saying.
Not
my
quite
friend.
senile. I don't think he's become senile as a where he needs to be locked up in a padded room like you humans would do. But I think that he is not.
What's a padded room?
He's not there. If you know what I mean.
Do you know the locations of the other floating castles?
I do not. I just know Skyreach. But there are many other giant castles that do fly like Skyreach. Not as many. There were a lot lost in the last Dragon and Giant Wars, but there are still quite a few of them still in the lands of Faerun.
Does your husband control you?
She kind of chuckles and says, "No, he does not control my spirit at all. But if he does want Skyreach Castle to go, I do take this castle wherever he wants to go, no matter if I want to or not." All of you are quiet, my friends.
Oh, that's because
Yeah.
we're trying to. I'm trying to psychically tell these losers what I think we should do.
Never gonna happen, Tiberius.
You don't think so?
No,
I mean, we
that ain't
just learned that she does whatever that guy says. Who has command? We could just tell him to crash.
Can you talk to your husband?
Absolutely, yes. I talk to my husband all the time. Not as much as I once did, but I still do carry